Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Confidence, and I'm making a video this week to talk about some of the stuff I've been playing around in the last couple of days. Also, before getting into this video, I just wanted to make a quick apology for those of you who watch my channel and were expecting a video last week. I was on vacation last week, and unfortunately, I think I got COVID or the flu, and now I'm sick. You can also hear it in my voice. I'm still trying to recover, so I wasn't available because I wanted to take some time off to rest, and then I ended up getting sick, hence the delay in making a video. But hopefully, I should feel better next week. I already started taking my medications and all of that stuff, so I should be back on track with making videos weekly. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to touch on before actually making this video is I heard the complaints about my mic, which is this current mic I'm using. It's a digital mic and I've had it for a really long time, but you can tell it's not so good, so I'm trying to get it changed. I have a mic upstairs I'll be swapping this one out for and getting a replacement for the mic upstairs. So that's like an analog mic with richer volume and should do a better job than what I have right here. So I'll get that done in the next week, and hopefully before the next time I record a video, the mic situation is sorted and also my health situation is sorted, so we'll be 100% back. All right, so what you're seeing on screen, Cloudflare had the Agents Week where they shipped a bunch of new features for the Agents SDK and just generally around building agents, broadly speaking. But what I want to show you is something really cool. They've added the ability to send emails to an agent and to have that agent receive an email. So sort of like having a virtual inbox for an agent where you can send an email to it, the agent picks up the email, can do stuff based on instructions on the email, and also send email back out to the outside world using this feature. So the name of this feature is called Cloudflare Email Service, and you can use it to send emails and also to receive emails. And the great thing about this email service is that you don't have to be locked into Cloudflare's ecosystem, if I may put it that way. You don't have to use Cloudflare tools to benefit from using this feature for building emails. You can actually just send emails through the REST API and you're fine. But using Cloudflare's workers and also the agent SDK makes things like a whole lot easier. So before I show you how it actually works out, I'll show you a problem, a use case for it. So this is a research agent I was working on, and the idea is you ask a question like, why is the sky blue? And the research agent goes to spin up a browser using Cloudflare's browser run, aka browser rendering, does a huge ton of research. You can see it's going through a lot of research material. You can see each stuff that it has found and what it's thinking through, and then presents a very great research summary that answers the question you've asked. Why is the sky blue? Includes everything, includes images, graphs, charts, and all of these are interactive, by the way, and also links to the sources. And on the sidebar, you can see all of the research material has gone through. The problem is this takes a while. It takes it takes a couple minutes, like 5 minutes, for the agents to go do all of this research, to pull all of the information, to synthesize it, and then respond with something that makes sense, the research response. Wouldn't it be cool to actually just email your questions to this agent, let it do its work on the background async, and then respond to the email thread with its research? This is one great use case for it. So for any task you need to interact with an agent with that is not synchronous, that can be done on the background, just sending your agent an email like solves this problem completely. Another really cool use case would be like having an email assistant where you sign up for services like newsletters or products using your assistant's email, that's the agent's email, and have that agent be like the middleman between the responses it gets when a new newsletter comes in and your actual inbox, because that agent is going to be able to receive all of the emails, figure out what you're actually interested in keeping up with, and then send a concise summary of that to you where you can follow up later. So it's as like a real email assistant. But let's take a look at this like a sync workflow for agent stuff. So I can just go to my inbox right here. I hope you guys don't see any of my emails. Okay, that's my inbox. I am going to compose a new email. So this is going to be research@conflare.dev. That's the emails, that's the agent's email. And I can say my research. And let's ask the really important question: are cats better than dogs? Very important. We need to know the answer to this question. And I can hit send. All right, we have that sent to the agent. So if we head back to the agent UI, we should see that an email has come in. It's not yet here, but we'll get an email shortly. You can see that we just got an email from Confidence saying are cats better than dogs, and you can see that is kicking off the research agent. Now, because all of this is happening in the background, I can actually close my inbox if I wanted to, like, and go live my life or do something else. By the way, the agent responds immediately to acknowledge that, hey, I have gotten your request and I'm going to reply in a minute or so. So it started the research pipeline. So the idea is you can actually just have this agent go off to do stuff while you go by your life, and it's going to do its research and it will come back with an answer in a minute. So let's cut back to when it responds with an answer. Okay, it looks like we're done here and we can see the result of that research. Okay, so this was my question: are cats better than dogs? And it does its research findings, blah blah blah, tables. We'll have some graphs here and like the research sources. And now if I go back to my inbox, you notice I've gotten a new email here, which is the response to my research. Are cats better than dogs? It's going to be the same information here with everything. Everything you saw, like this is the graph and everything with the cited resources. So yeah, emails for agents turn out to be surprisingly good. So I highly encourage you go check this out. Your agents can send and receive emails. This support is built into the agent SDK. This is the link to the docs. It has built-in methods to receive an email, which is the on email method, and you can actually send an email using the send email method. If you like to see the source code of this research prototype, it's going to be on my GitHub. This is github.com/megaconfidence, and I think it's called Research Agent. By the way, don't forget to smash the follow button here. It's going to be called Research Agent, and it has everything you need to get going. And of course, you can deploy this to your own Cloudflare account if you want. All right, so that's it. I think this is a really cool feature. I am going to be building my own email assistant that is going to sit in front of my inbox, receive all of my messages, and only forward messages on topics I care about to my actual inbox, so that I have like a proper filter for my emails. All right, that's it for this video. Don't forget to get subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.